Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition. Mike's Harder Cranberry Revisited. So, warning, contains alcohol. Premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified colors. So the flavors are natural, the color is from food coloring. Okay, 8% alcohol, brewed in Waddell, Arizona by Mike's Hard Lemonade Company. Really, it's Mark Anthony Group, the parent company. They also make Cayman Jack. And used to be able to get MXD around, but I don't see that anymore. They make also Mike's Hard, the 5%er, but Mike's Harder is the 8% version. This comes in pint cans and in the 23.5 ounce cans. Okay. I bought this in an 8-pack from Walmart. I saw that 8-pack over there today. Right, the head is you would expect on these flavor malt beverages, fizzes right away. The appearance is translucent, but can't see through it. The light can come through it. No kind of lacing is going to be left. Basically, taken beer, contains hops, or it started with hops. It contains barley malt, probably some filler like corn products, hops, yeast, and they make a beer. But then they sort of distill it in a way that it becomes like a beer vodka, odorless, colorless, flavorless, and they make it look like this. So they want the flavor to come from the natural flavorings. It's sort of like my father would say, a beer. Well, it is like my father would say, a beer for people that don't like the taste of beer. Okay. In Europe, they call these Alco Pops. Well, maybe just in England, but I think England and Scotland, maybe Wales too, call them Alco Pops. Don't know about Ireland. Not much aroma, honestly. You would think it'd have a big, loud cranberry aroma, but no, it's just like a beer base, malt body, and I'm shocked. I thought it would have a strong cranberry nose, but yeah, I'm not getting that. It's strange. Let's go with the taste. Yeah, the natural flavors coming through. They talk about that on the website. Tart cranberry, something like they're saying not overly tart, or something like tart. It's not overly tart. It's just tart, sugary sweet from the lemonade and lemonade is what? Lemons with a lot of cane sugar. The company says they use real lemons. I don't know if they're using real cranberry. Might be some dehydrated cranberry substance, but I'm having this really cold out the freezer. These kind of things, I don't put regular beer in the freezer, but these kind of things, yeah, it helps. High, medium body, not quite heavy body, but high, medium. Semi-sweet finish, like 45% sweet, 55% dry, so that's a good finish. On their frequently asked questions on the website, it says, why don't you release your ingredients? And they say, well, we try to keep that a secret, more or less. But they say something like, but it's all good stuff. Crafted to remove gluten. There's a question, does your beer contain hops, or does your malt beverage contain hops? They say, yes, we use hops in the brewing process, but it's crafted to remove all of that. Like I say, they just want the base. Malt beverages, by law, have to contain hops. So anytime you see premium malt beverage, it will contain hops. Now, they're probably going to be processed out like this thing here. The 8%ers, these 8%ers work well. The original Club Tails from Quebec province, Canada, those work well too. Probably not better than these, just similar, a little stronger, maybe almost too strong, but a little stronger. When you start getting up to the 12%, it's a little hard to take. A little much. I think the MXD, I think the MXD is 12. I saw that for just a little while in Louisiana, and I hadn't seen it in years. Apparently they're still making it. I don't know. Could be phasing it out. All right. The ones that's real heavy hitters are your Four Locos, going up to 13.9. Used to be 14, but I think they changed that because some state laws don't allow stuff at 14. But 13.9, fine. You know, not much difference between 13.9 and 14. But those are the heavy hitters. 10% in Mississippi. No beer can be above 10% Mississippi, but 10 at the low end, 13.9 at the high end. Too strong for me. I would buy a bunch of Four Locos at the 10% level just to try them. Maybe be a little bit more tolerable. The Juice, Joose, that's a rival of Four Loko. I would like to try those. Bought one in Alaska. Then I found out, I realized I had already done that one. Should have bought the mango. The Juice, coming from Minnesota, they run about 14. But I've seen them in Mississippi. Of course, they tend to 10%. So if I ever do a little trip to Mississippi and I go to some decent convenience stores, when I say decent, I mean they'll have a good selection. I probably stock up on all of those. But remember, they'd be 10%. I've covered the Louisiana selection of most of this stuff, and we don't get juice in Louisiana. It's not. I don't think it's sold anywhere in this state for some strange reason. We do get the kinky beverages, flavor malt beverages, at not too many stores. Nowhere to get some close. They only had 5, 4.5 to 5. They're not too exciting. They don't have bad flavors, but they're just kind of low. The Seagram's Escapes are 3.2. They're really low. Flavors are good though, but it's not too exciting. If I found the Kinky Strong, I don't know what they're called. They're called Extra Kinky. And a terrible name, you know. And then they make some liquors, or they have some liquors made, flavored liquor. Yeah, true. I believe those do come in over at one of these local stores. I have no interest in trying them unless they do a closeout like $1.99, as they do with some of these crazy products, $5.99. But anyway, enough of all that. So the flavor malt beverage world, it's not a world I want to be part of, but through these reviews, I guess I have been part of it. I don't know. I never think, just craving these. I just want to buy some more. No, I just do it for review purposes. It's not an everyday drinker for me. If they all went away tomorrow, I wouldn't mind. But they're well made for what they are. Okay, like a fruit punch. Excuse me, a fruit punch beer. So that's what they are. So yeah, it's fine. This is well made. The aroma, like I said, it's not much happening on that. That's going to hurt the score. Can't say it has a bad aroma. It just does not have any aroma. And I can smell everything else. So, except for that malt base. So, but the flavor is super good. But I'm still going to drop it to 90. So we'll go to 90. 9 out of 10. And excellent. Getting into excellent. A- product. But really, it should have more flavor. It should have an aroma factor there that's going to help it. It doesn't. So, well, anyway. Laissez les bon temps relais. Interesting product, I have to admit. 90 out of 100. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Waddell, Arizona, and take a flavored malt, because basically what it is, a flavored malt beverage brewery tour.